All right, so we got an exciting one today. We're going to be building you and showing you how to build your own AI agent for your business, for your company, for you as an individual. And then we're going to give you a little update on building an AI automation agency in the US, how it's going, where we're going to be heading in the coming weeks, and what's going on and how's it been rocking. So, Rice, welcome, brother. Good to see you back. CEO of Unisupports.
Hey Andy, yeah, happy to be back. It's been a week. So yeah, curious about the topic that we will be talking about, and also about the next steps that we are doing with Unisupports.
Well, you gave me a nice little teaser this weekend when you sent me an AI agent that you had built for a variety of purposes. So why don't you take us into it, man? Just dive in. Maybe start too with like, what the heck is an AI agent? What do people do with them? And then maybe how you build one.
So yeah, thank you, Andy. Before I start, I want to thank everyone who is watching our videos, and I would advise everyone to subscribe to the video so that you get once you upload shorts or the videos, you get notification. So what happened was we were having like this client that is doing a project that will be like for 8 months, and he didn't have a fixed SaaS system or a fixed platform. He just rented a platform from a SaaS company, and he needed like some AI agents for some workflows. The AI agent is like a agent that has been configured with a knowledge base by us humans, where we tell the AI agent what he needs to do, and we give him like connect him. We can connect him to a spreadsheet, to a knowledge base, and we can say to him, hey, once this trigger happens, these are the next steps that you have to do or have to follow. So while building these AI agents for this customer, we built a smart SEO agent. And I think, Andy, we have already shared it on the different platforms for people. And I must say we have got like a great response back from people about that.
People are very
So
interested in this stuff, right? Like, how do we use AI? How do we use what is AI? What is an AI agent? How do we use an AI agent? Is it an employee or is it a tool? You know?
yeah, and I would say that this AI agent, you can see. Let's explain a little people a little bit about this AI agent. So a AI agent is similar to an employee, but yeah, you cannot like see him. It's not a human. He's like a bot that has been built to do specific tasks. Like you have AI agents that are being built to organize your emails. So when an email comes in, you create the triggers. You can use different type of tools. You can use Meet, you can use Zapier. You have a lot of these tools nowadays. So you tell him that, hey, when Andy Smith at Unisupports send me an email, I want that to be prioritized as important, high important. And if you say that, hey, an email coming from like someone else gets like low priority. So what happens is this AI agent that has been built, we'll show you guys in a couple of minutes a demo of the SEO one. He recognized the trigger which you created, Andy Smith at Unisupports. He sees it, he says, hey, high important. Send it directly. If you want to respond back, he can respond back to you with the information you have given him. So let's be a little bit correct about this topic, that AI agents on being built by humans with information that he needs to have inside, because you cannot like take a AI agent or buy a AI agent without him having a knowledge be like without a human having a brain, what he needs to do and what he needs to say.
So, Rice, does an AI agent think at all, or is it simply performing automation tasks?
I would say he doesn't think like if we take an example like a human and AI agent, we humans we can think about everything that we have learned. I think the same goes for an AI agent, because if today you Andy ask me that, hey Rice, how do you do a operation of a human like a doctor, something a doctor's talk? I don't know, because I have not been educated for that. I don't have experience for that. Same with the AI agent. If you if you train the AI agent to be a customer support bot and you ask him something that is related to making a game platform, he will not be able to respond. What happens then is that we as a company create a trigger that something that is not in his knowledge base and he is not sure about it, to escalate that to a higher level, like escalate it to the specialized support. So
Got
I
it.
say that both the thinkings are like same of us humans and these AI agents.
This is a little tangent, but Dharmesh, who is one of the founders of HubSpot,
Yeah.
he has created a company that will allow people to employ AI agents because he says that the future of the workforce, our organizational charts, will be human people doing roles, and alongside humans will be AI agents who are doing tasks. So it's very
Yes.
interesting to think about the future of work is humans plus agents. And these agents are AI things that have been built, right?
Yeah, that's totally correct because it will be like today we stay at the office, we have a colleague called Brian, called Andy, called Rice. After a couple of months, we will say we have a colleague that is an AI bot or an AI agent. So as people have said before, the people that will move forward with this evolution and will go forward with these tools are people that will keep their jobs because they know how to work with them together. But the people who are not moving forward with this and like don't want to have it, I must say, Andy, I was doing some research on this AI stuff, and I just target some areas. I'm not going to call the areas, but some areas in the US, and let me say 80% has like a very good response about AI, but 20% they are like they get angry. They write like bad things. I don't want to say those things, but very bad things about AI, and they see it like it's something of the devil, etc. But I would say if you're not moving forward with AI automation, then you have to keep in a prehistorical time, like staying in that time zone. And even then, when you're sick, you don't have to go to a doctor because a doctor is something that is like also automation. He keeps updating himself with the new updates. So I don't know why people have like this type of
Dude,
view.
I talk about that all the time. It is step one in adapting new school tools, technology, automation, AI, whatever, is an open mind. Step one, open mind to change. Because I, people say it all the time, right? But it's like you dug a hole with your hand, then you had a shovel, then you had a tractor. Well, the tools changed, and the people who are still digging holes with shovels are now no longer having a business because the people with tractors came in and did it way better. And so I think it's the same for our business. Now, the next challenge that I see is businesses don't know how to adapt to AI or where to start thinking about AI, and that's where the consultation or the bottleneck search comes in, is where to find that how to find that problem in your business where automation, technology, AI, or whatever could help you move faster by automating these things. And that's one of the things an AI agent does, right?
Yes, that's totally correct, Andy. And even you don't agree with all the things that AI does or AI wants to do. You know, some people like to say, "Hey, you know, I want to do my finance report check manually because you know I like to do it." Okay, cool, you can do it. But what you can do is use AI agent and use your own skills. So even you have done it, you have like a double check with the AI
Mm-hmm.
agent and see if you miss something because how far I have seen these AI agents working, Andy, I must say, till now, I don't see them making mistakes. The mistakes that they made were because of we humans have given them the incorrect data or incorrect steps to do.
It's crazy, man. Do it, dude. Show us one. Give us an example. I love it.
Yes, I let me share my screen so that I can show you. See,
Rice, while you're pulling it up, I'll tell you I'm heading to Miami this week. Emerge conference. This is a big week in Miami where we're setting up our headquarters and going to be down there looking for the space, getting together with the ecosystem, waiting for you to travel back up there, and going to be fun, man. All right, I see your screen.
Yeah, and let me remove this one. Just this surface. So as you can see on the left side, as I every time say that these AI agents on build, on trigger, and information we give them. So on the left side, you can see that the instructions that are being given to this AI agent is that when asked for SEO rating, rate of the website, give the step-by-step evaluation. So you can see that we have given him some rules, what he has to do, what needs to be analyzed. Like when you do SEO, the people that are familiar with SEO, they always check the header, the content, the image quality, the meta description. All these things are important. And most likely at this time, if you're not using SEO for your website, you have a big problem because it's very important. So at the left side, you guys see every instruction that is given to him. If you want to add more instruction, you have the insert action button, and that will most likely give an action that you want him to do. Also, you have the option to insert data. So when you're using insert data, what happens is you can connect a Google spreadsheet, you can connect a file, a document. Like, let me give you an example of insert data. There's an AI agent at this time in the pipeline that we are creating for HR. So when someone applies to a job, the job is like maybe called data analyst. We write in the instructions all the requirements you need to have for the data analyst. And then we connect it with using the insert data with the file where all these CVs or resumes are being added to. What he does, he filters them for you, looking if they fit the description that you want. So let's get back to SEO. So as you see over here, this is just from the view from our end, but once you put it on a website or an environment, you won't have this view. You will have it like yes, in Andy.
Right. Where did you go to find this right here? Is this a tool that you're using that builds AI agents, or to get to this
So
prompt?
I just built this one on. You can build it on Zapier. You can build it on Make. You can build it on any platform that you want to build an AI agent. You can build it on.
Got it.
And there are at this moment a lot of these tools that you can use. Important is the instructions, because you can have the best tool, but you're writing the wrong instruction. So what happens is the part that you guys are seeing over here, normally when I would add this function to my website, it would pop up as a chat conversation tab telling you that, hey, welcome, how can we help? You know, those type of things. So would be the loop, because this is from the backend how it shows. Okay. So as you see, we call them SEO analysts. Could you please provide us the website URL to do the analyze? So let me grab just the website. Let's grab ab.com. Let's grab Amazon. This is the correct one, right, Andy?
Yep.
Big boys. Maybe okay, so as you guys see, we grab something just to test. We didn't test this website before, so let's see. So what happens now? You can give the SEO a name, the AI agent. I just give him my name, but you can add any name over there that you want. So as you can see over here, he is going to fetch the data, and is going to fetch the data from the website. He's going to analyze the website for SEO optimization with the instructions on the left side. That is called the trigger. You can see at the top here, it's called trigger. Trigger is the step that you tell him what he has to do for you. So we'll wait a couple of minutes. We can see that the web browsing has been completed and he's doing the next step. So
right, so let me ask you. So if as it's working, so if you want to hire a new AI agent or build your own, you go to a platform like Make or Zapier or whoever. Yes. You give your new employee, the agent, a name. You design the triggers that you want it to start working with. you write down all the instructions, and that's the key thing, right? All the instructions. And
Yes,
then you give it a face or a body, which is on the right side of your page here, and then
correct.
it can work for you.
That's totally correct. But the gap that is happening is that what we are seeing nowadays is that people go to this website, they create this type of AI agents, and what we see is that they are not providing the correct solutions, and people are stop using it. So I would
Yep.
advise that if you are interested in having such type of AI agents, reach out to any AI agency that is good for you. You have Unisupports, but you have also other ones that can help you to make a good AI agent. Because let me say we make this AI agent, and you want tomorrow to have like the same type of SEO, but you want to have it like for other companies, you can use the same AI agent for your other company. It will do the same work. So you don't have to go and make too many changes. So let's please check the results. So as you can see, he gave Amazon a 9 on 10. And yes, I would believe that is totally correct because Amazon is a very popular website. And you can see over here, they mention the strengths about the website. And why is this not only important for providing good SEO information to your clients is it's important because you also as company, let me say Unisupports, when I was building this AI agent, I done the first check on my company on Unisupports, and you know what we found is that we saw that one of the tagline we used at the top was incorrect. It needed a little bit adjustment, and you can believe us, we just did that, and following the
That's interesting.
analytics. Well, sorry, Andy, I missed you.
That's
Whatever.
interesting. That's cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
we on our own and
you know what
edit.
was? Yeah, we made a not to say a mistake, but what we did was a word that was called AI for business. That word was missing in one of the taglines. So when I adjusted it, the SEO got a higher score. So even your company can benefit from this.
So
So
cool.
as we see over here, we have some recommendations that they have written. You can see header optimization, content suggestion, technical improvements. Um, so as you can see, because Amazon is a quite very good website, there are not too many things that they suggested. Because as you guys know, Amazon is the website for many years and has a strong SEO number. So they mentioned that these are the changes that we can do. But let me say, let's take a normal and simpler website. Let me take. And do you have a website for me which you can test? Just
I
a
I
medium-sized
do.
company.
Let's pick a manufacturing company. So hold on. Let's do. I got one. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, because over Amazon we will not get too much data because they are already a good website.
All right. I'm just looking for a name. Hold on. Let's do.
Yes.
Let's do. Let's do a big one and then a small one. Let's do ge.com.
So ge.com like this.
Let me see. Yep. And then I want to do one more after just to see it.
Okay, we have just entered this because I don't know this name is company name, so I'm quite curious what he will show us. So let's
So
see.
GE is a big energy conglomerate. They make
Okay,
all kinds of stuff, plants,
okay,
power plants, and turbines, and blah 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 blah.
nice. So let's see what he is going to share with us. As you can see, the steps that he's determining are the steps at the left. The instructions are the steps that he is doing on the website analyst. So as you can see over here, and as I told you guys before, doing the one of Amazon would not give a lot, but as you can see, gi.com has got a 7 out of 10. And you can see, Andy, you can see over here like the clean URL infrastructure, good use of the header, mobile friendly design, strong branding elements, and you can see areas of improvement. So as I mentioned you guys before, the areas of improvement, like he mentioned over here, there are a lot. So the tagline current is this, and he mentioned make it a little bit shorter and keep within these 50 to 60 characters and include primary keywords. You guys know that keywords are based on your business. If you're doing like oil and gas, you will use type of keywords. If you're doing like AI, you have the AI, artificial intelligence, AI business, and those type of keywords. And Andy, if you can see over here, the meta description current of this website is this. Looks a little bit long, and you see they make the suggestion. I don't know if they are like in 170 countries. Are they serving customers in that many
Yeah.
countries?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you see it because I didn't see the website yet. I didn't open it yet, but as you can see over here, he mentioned that also that will be a good suggestion. And you can see some technical improvements that they can make on the website and the keyword optimization. That is quite important. Image, and this is for the tagline. So what he did for you also, when you guys go to the website, then you have the tagline, the title tagline to update. He already made it for you, and just to copy and paste. He already did the meta description, the each one tag, and the image one. So this one is a little bit longer because he had more suggestions what you can use. And believe me, we would have paid someone to do this analyzing for you, and the AI just did it. And do you have another website?
Yeah. I messaged you on WhatsApp. Two different
Oh,
ones.
let me quickly
One
check it.
one is a company that acquired one of my earlier companies called
Okay.
Cimarron. They're a combustion
Nice.
flaring burner company, and so they're in the energy space.
Okay, cimarron.com. It's not cinnamon, guys. It's Cinnamon. So
Cimarron.
let's go and see. These are new companies today. I'm hearing the name. So, guys, this is not that we prepared for it. We just jumped in the call today morning and we're just making this
I
video
love
for
it.
you guys.
Let's see, because they would have hired a marketing, sales, advertising agency. I think AI automation agencies are the marketing agencies of the future, but
Yeah.
they would have hired someone to do this for them, or they would have done it internally with a person. So this would be a good example.
Let's see how they did it, if they got a good ranking. Okay, let's go to the top. So they got a 6 of 10 and they didn't do a good job over there.
I like it.
They need to, if you guys are watching this video from Cinnamon, just give Unisupports a call and we'll make it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, you guys probably know me, so give me a call. I'll give you all this stuff. Hey, I put one more in your WhatsApp. This is a small.
Yeah. Let me scroll down by this so that if you guys are watching it, you can see that the suggestions they made and also the technical SEO improvements. As you can see over here, these are quite important SEO improvements that needs to be done, and also the keywords of the target market that they need to use. And as Andy is an expert of this market, Andy, are these the keywords that they use in his business?
Those are good ones. I mean, yeah, those are all great ones to use.
Okay, cool. And Andy sent me just one more. Let's check that one out.
This is I have no idea who this company is. They are a Georgia private equity company. And because I think this is applicable to, I mean, the industries that we're targeting, I mean, anything from manufacturing, energy, oil and gas, private equity, venture capital, you name it, healthcare. It's applicable to so many different industries.
Okay, let's see what they get as a score.
This is fun, man.
Yeah, just the nicest thing from this is that you would have paid someone, hired someone, and paid someone to do this analysis for you, and they wouldn't give you like the things that needs to be done because you have to pay extra for it.
Can this be a business, Rice? Could we put a website for our AI agent? Call him website SEO, and you go and you pay $5 and you get your.
You know what I was thinking, Andy? You know, once we had a call with a guy, I'm not going to call his name, and he said something that he has an orphanage with a lot of children. They don't have to have parents yet. So I would say we have an orphanage with a lot of AI agents that we have in house, and
I love it.
We are looking for homes to give them the correct homes. So connect with us, guys. Agent and Andy, you can see the score over here. They got a 5 out of 10.
50%. That's an F in the US, brother. Yes,
that is a little bit quite low. And you can see over here, they made a new title that they can use, uh, and they see the meta description, because meta description is quite important, because the meta descriptions help you when you do like Facebook, Instagram, all those kind of advertisements. So it's quite important. And over here you see all the improvements that needs to be done. And I didn't know the company that Andy sent it for me, and you can see already the keywords and what Andy said about equity firm, those type of things. You see all these keywords are mentioned. And the technical SEOs, you can see over here that they have a lot of them to do, and the content structure. And also a call to action optimization and a local SEO. So a lot things that needs to be changed over there. So guys, this is just one of them. We have a lot of these AI agents that we're building, and we're having in-house to rent. And yeah, give the people the correct ones, because we see and we think that for people who are not using the or not using it for long term, they can use it for short term rented.
I love it. I love it. Right, let's talk Unisupports, man. We got a lot of fun things going on. I mentioned I'm going to be in Miami for Emerge coming up. That's a big event. I was there last year. Didn't get to go to the event, but I was in Miami this week for Tech Week, and going to be there this year to just reconnect with investors as we launch our investment thesis into the market for Unisupports, talking to other entrepreneurs as they're building their ventures, and then talking to other AI experts, tech companies, people who are just in this world trying to figure out all this new school technology. And so it should be a good week. I was talking to somebody yesterday about Unisupports, and they were like, oh, you guys got all the solutions. Now you just need to find the problems. And that's been the mission that at least I know that I've been on, which is not, I guess not every startup, that's not the ideal situation, but we're finding that in different sectors, different companies have different pain points and different bottlenecks, and we can solve those with AI agents or automation, or sometimes it's AI. And so it's been fun so far.
Yeah, I think that watching the journey of Unisupports now growing and going on the market, I think that customers are looking at always at the difficult solutions. They are always looking at those big words, those big names, etc. And what we have seen is that most of these solutions were never AI solutions that they have in the company.
No.
So what our focus is, we are not focusing on directly selling a new system to you. We are focused on what do you have and what do you want to make from it. And sometimes people have great systems, like they have like the CRMs, good ERP systems, but they're not using it correct. And as Andy said about the Tech Week, I think it's important for people that want to connect with us and want to talk about their pain points. You guys are always welcome to schedule a call or send us an email. The email is always in the description on YouTube, info@unisupports.com, so that we can talk about those pain points and map out what we can solve and how we can solve it for you. And
It's because
yes,
it's a partnership, right, Rice? I think I've talked to a lot of different companies, and they're telling me like they're talking to people who are offering like solutions that are in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you're like, what? To do this kind of technology? Where I think our approach is a little different, like you said, in the sense that we're not coming in to solve that big, huge thing. We can, but what we prefer to do is get in a partnership so that you're growing, you're improving, you're gaining efficiencies in your business without paying someone hundreds of thousands of dollars to come in and do something crazy. And it's just, there's a big difference in what's been on the market versus what I'm envisioning and seeing Unisupports doing, which is more partnering with people to help them solve their smaller problems right now.
Yeah, and we are not only looking at implementing solutions, AI solutions, we're also looking at the part of cybersecurity. We're also looking at the part of your infrastructure, because even if you have the best AI system in your company, but your cybersecurity system is a zero, which type of benefit will it have for your company. So I would say that we have a powerhouse of a good team of developers, of all those type of people. And most important, I want to say this, is that the founders of Unisupports, they know what they are talking about. So even if you want a system and we guarantee you that it will work, you can believe us because we have a background in this staff, this business type of environment. So I'm seeing a lot of on LinkedIn posts, people are posting things, sharing things. But as Thurman said in one of our podcasts, they're talking like a parrot. They hear something, they talk, but they don't know what they're talking about.
That's why we got to partner with great people like you, man, who are AI certified. I'm just a business builder and have seen how to identify the bottlenecks, but you bring that interesting technical perspective and have assembled a pretty amazing team who know how to solve problems, right? Know how to do this stuff.
I think, Andy, this is part of a startup company. When you have a startup company, and even you have the title of a CEO, of MD or CFO, but in real life you're not that yet, because in a startup company, as I'm experiencing it, I'm doing things that marketing people have to do. I'm doing things that maybe product designer things have to do. But yeah, that is a part of a startup, and I must say, I'm really enjoying this journey to learn all these things and get yourself educated on a way that you didn't expect.
Dude, that's why I love small and medium sized businesses because everyone's doing everything. It's a team sport. Everyone's doing anything that needs to be done from cleaning bathrooms to
Yeah.
doing SEO for your own website to
Yeah.
hiring people to firing people. I was on a run this morning with two guys and he was talking about the dynamic between like big company people, employees coming into small company environments where their brain is broke because they're like, hey, I only do this thing. And you're like, no, we all doing everything now because we get it up. And I mean, in 20 years of building businesses, I started my first business in 2007. I mean, our engineers became salespeople when they didn't have any work to do. And it's just, we just all did everything. And we all did project management if that's what we needed to do. And we all, right?
Yeah.
And what's interesting now is these tools, like especially these AI agents,
Yeah.
they just allow us to go faster
Yeah.
with less headache and less friction and allow us to be more working on the business than inside the business as leaders.
Yes.
I think that's the interesting new tool twist on what we're doing today.
Yeah. And today in the morning, I was watching on LinkedIn a video of a great entrepreneur from India. That guy has a company called Oyo Rooms. They're also in the US and all
Okay.
over the world. And I think the guy's like 28, 29 years, and he's already like I think, billionaire. He said something in one of his videos that the companies before were big companies where you had like 100 plus people, employees working. But the companies today, or you have big companies or companies that are going to be big, but they have a small team that is a smart team and they know how to use these automation tools and they
So,
become unicorns.
dude, that is my number one thesis for Unisupports as a co-founder in this business is that we can help other businesses adopt and implement AI and understand it better. I think that is the number one purpose for Unisupports is to be
Yeah.
that technical partner for other people because you're right, these very smart small teams are going to come in and
Yeah.
disrupt industries, you know?
Yeah, man.
And but people who've been running businesses the same way for 30 years don't know or haven't explored that yet. And that's the bridge to be built. That's Unisupport's bridge, essentially.
I think these new startups that are coming, these young companies, small companies are coming like an underdog. And um, you see now that most of these companies become unicorns and go to IPO even. So I would say that uh, you can have 100 employees versus a company that has 5 employees, but they have better revenue, and become a bigger hit than those big companies. So that is now the evolution. I'm happy that is happening because everyone that wants to become an entrepreneur gets a chance to prove himself that they can do something. Instead, you need to have like a big office where you can accommodate 100 people. You need to have people for the cleaning department, people for making coffee department. Those things don't happen anymore. The world is changing.
It's good and bad, man. It's interesting. It's yeah, you kind of have to adopt and
Yeah,
thrive or survive, right? Those are the two
yeah, man.
polar things. You can thrive or you're gonna have to try to survive.
Yeah. And I would like to say something more before we start to wrap up. Guys, that are watching this video, Andy mentioned already he's going to Miami for the Tech Week. So if you see him there, go to him, talk with him, link up, and But also, I think in May we will be planning some seminars together in different states in Florida. We will keep you guys updated for it. But if you have like a specific location, or maybe you have a specific group where you wanted to talk about this, like on a one-on-one, you can always let us know. And I think we are preparing together with Andy for these seminars. Looking forward to it. And yeah, Andy, I also want to wish you all the best this week. And let's get a lot of these customers, a lot of investors on board. That is all I can wish you.
Keep building, baby. That's it. That's the fun part. Always be building,
Yes.
right? Right. This was
Yes.
fun. I think you brought the heat, man. AI agents, look us up. Contact us if you want us to plug in your website and just test it out. Contact us if you need any help or just want to learn about what Unisupports is doing, what Rice is doing, what I'm doing, and we'll be here for you.
Yes. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.